Earth signs. I'm Amanda Beach with Cosmic Beach Consulting, and here's your Cosmic Surf Report for the last week of August 2016. So let's pull some cards and ride some waves. So this week we kind of say goodbye to Leo season for reals, and we say hello to Virgo. For you Earth signs, for Virgo, this is going to be your bread and butter. You're finally going to have, like everybody, a little bit more cosmically on board with your need for systems and a schedule and sticking to time frames and adapting to new systems and figuring out ways to schedule everything in your life to get the most out of your day, and if you are someone at the family, to get the most out of their day as well. Now, there is an overall energy between, in like the middle of the week and after, where it's kind of like it's been said like everywhere, like, pushing on the gas and applying the brake. And for you, this means you might experience some frustration, Virgos, especially like if you're trying to implement a new system, or you're trying to stick to a system you just started, or you're reorganizing something and maybe you're not getting as much support as you'd like. You're not getting as far as you like. Maybe you're not catching on to something as fast as you like. We know how much you hate to be bad at things. And Taurus, this might talk about, trying to initiate a new schedule, or, some sort of rigid application, like some calling yourself to task and then not feeling like you're being very rewarded. Although there is some expansive energy this week for you guys when it does come to money, when it comes from maybe leaving some financial commitments behind, maybe paying some things off, or looking at ways to kind of look around your community and where you can put your money. This might also talk about generosity, or things you've been planning on doing but you haven't gotten around to. We're almost to Mercury retrograde on the 30th. We're already in the shadow, so we're starting to feel that reunion, renewal, revisit, rethink, reconfigure sort of energy. So for you, this is like, maybe you need to rework how you help out in the community. Maybe you need to rework how, how you manage your time, so you have more time to give to certain interests that you hold, rather that's like, a pet rescue, or, just getting to know the people in your neighborhood, or some time, to give back, or just, if the most you can do is like drop something on somebody's GoFundMe, or follow up with a friend that hasn't been doing great. Whatever sort of resource you're offering there, kind of focus on your community and your fellow man when it comes to that. This also talks maybe about some departures this week as we go into Mercury retrograde. There might be some things that you're closing, in on, whether this is like a work relationship, or maybe some people in your life are moving on. And maybe, with this just past full moon and the eclipse in Aquarius, there might be some groups that you've kind of outgrown, and you might want to start looking for places where you can help them grow more. I really see a lot of expanding through expansion. I think one of the biggest concerns this week for me, especially for you guys, especially for Virgos and Capricorns, is self-criticism. So, like I said, if people aren't adapting as fast, if you don't feel like you're getting the hang of something quick enough, if you don't feel like you're seeing a reward, or if you don't see how the work's going to pay off, or you're tired of having, even if it's a boundary situation where you're very rightfully so, like tired of having your work kind of manipulated, or used without your consent. This is really a week where we kind of had to like figure out what is self-criticism, what's warranted, and what needs acted on and what doesn't, and really being like gentle with ourselves, especially in the middle of the week. If we feel like we're pushing forward but meeting a lot of resistance, or things aren't happening on our time, or just very stubborn, Taurus, I see you. This talks about kind of taking a deep breath and focusing on not being self-critical, and instead focusing on how you can use those feelings, and like kind of like if you feel like there's a lot of things you want to do and you can't do them yet, make a list, write in your journal, meditate on it, figure out some other way to channel that energy, extra workout, maybe a walk, Pokemon Go, whatever you gotta do. So kind of focus on burning that off, as opposed to kind of eating it as anxiety and channeling it inward. So overall, a pretty exciting week for you. I mean, like, I think everybody's going to be happy to have a little consistency or stability to their day, extra structure to their day, as much as it's going to kind of be a little restricting at times. But overall, beautiful week. So thank you so much, Earth signs, and I will see you next week. I'm Amanda Beach with Cosmic Beach Consulting. You can find me on the web at cosmicbeachconsulting.com, or Facebook, facebook.com/cosmicbeachconsulting. Please share. Thank you.